2010 was a very good year for us. We had both quality and quantity, not too hot, not too cold. So in general, the wines across the board were all good. Possibly we had some problems with overproduction in some varieties, including Alicante Bouschet, which is normal for this variety. So we had to work quite hard in the vineyard to reduce the level down to what we consider good enough to make a wine of this quality. So we probably took off half the fruit in the vineyard to get it down from 14 tonnes to hectare to about 7, which is what we use, which we consider good enough to make a varietal wine from Alicante Bouschet. It's a variety that's very well suited to a hot climate because it retains its colour and acidity. The colour is a given because it has red juice anyway. Whatever kind of year we have, whether it's hot or cold, it's always going to produce good colour. As far as the tasting goes, you have the fairly typical Alicante juicy red berry fruit thing on the nose with some rustic edges, which is, I think, a part of the fact that because originally it was a cross between Grenache and Petit Bouschet. So a little bit of rusticity, which I think comes across as a slightly leathery edge. Then the palate, because the year was a little bit on the cool side, I guess. It's quite intense. It's very elegant. At the same time, very solid, and it has very good acidity. So it has this kind of built-in longevity factor, and it's one of these wines that you can enjoy it since it's been released, but you'd be much better off to leave it for another 5 to 10 years.